I remember riding with my daddy, we just chillin', music blasting. He gon' let me vibe, I can turn it up without asking. I'm a prince, I got neck, some abs to the throne. I'm a dog like my daddy, bad to the bone. That's why I wrote this song, cause he deserves some flowers. I'm happy you my daddy, ain't nothing like them cowards. In and out of traffic by myself, you gotta come with me. In that yellow stain, black stripes like a bumblebee. Jackson be the name, I put a dollar sign in it. I be chucking up them juices, pull up with a dime with me. I ain't never been to war, but I'ma keep that nine with me. Got to cut the buddy off, he thought he was gon' shine with me. I said, hold up, bitch, you know what? I been like this, no, I ain't have to glow up. Tell my ex I'm fed up, I'm gone, but keep your head up. You know it was me that taught you how to put your leg up. I'm so fresh, I'm so clean, Idris Elba, I'm a beast. Shawty tried to stab my heart, she know I kept it on my sleeve. Yeah, that's me, DBT, play with me, get DDT. Nina, she like ADT, she go dumb, ADD. This shit easy, 1, 2, 3. ABCs, know I got my gun with me. I be out you what you mean, if you need it, hit my line. I got what you need, never see me on the pine, cause I'm the MVP. All the love was unconditional, some shit you never seen before. They thought she was mean, cause she gon' tell you what you need to know. She did shit they can't, shawty tough just like a tank. So I'm trying to break my mama when they fired her from the bank. But they ain't stopping shit, cutting up, she a cosmetologist. I knew she was different, if she had to, she a chopper brick. Yeah, I watched her pop a beans, think that's when she lost her friends. She took care of everybody, it's just me a bitch. Right back to my mama, she bout business, not no drama. Can't impress me with money, Paula really thumb through commas. I'm young and she my thunder, I'm ready for the rumble. I'm fresh but I'm humble, I ain't learning from my uncle. But I promise you I play to win, I'm younger than Shay and Ken. MJ came when I was 9, but that's still my fucking twin. You know me, I keep a 9, just don't play, I stay on 10. And my brother to the end, Jumbo Fish ain't got no friends. Pop up in that Benz, I'm fresh behind that tent. Got now what on the tag, let them know I'm still the shit. Tell that nigga don't you get the big head, I send a blitz. Fuck around and have a fit, and they gon' come and bust your shit. I'm so fresh, I'm so clean, Idris Elba, I'm a beast. Shawty tried to stab my heart, she know I kept it on my sleeve. Yeah, that's me, DBT, play with me, get DDT. Nina, she like ADT, she go dumb, ADD. This shit easy, 1, 2, 3. ABCs, know I got my gun with me. I be out you what you mean, if you need it, hit my line. I got what you need, never see me on the pine, cause I'm the MVP.
Yo, welcome back to No Excuses, man. Can't tell them folks what to do, man.
Man, like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Tune in, run us up, man. We trying to get to a meal if we can.
Yeah. Oh, man, we back, man. We back. Oh, man, packed show today, man. Packed show. Now, I'm going to be honest. I know what y'all tuned in for, man, because we know what just happened, but we'll talk about that later, man. You know, you're going to go watch the show to get to that part, man. You know, we ain't going to come out the gate with that. But in other news, we had the national championship played Monday night. The Michigan Wolverines defeated the Washington Huskies to win the national championship, capping off a 15-0 season. What was that final score? Was it 34-13? Mm-hmm. Final score 34-13. Shouts out to Michigan, man, for getting it done. Jim Harbaugh winning his first ring. So give me your thoughts on the national championship the other night. Really, this does not have to be long. Because it ain't much for us to talk about from the game, but we have to mention the game. It's the net.
Yeah, Michigan, man, was very well dominant the whole night. So they never trailed in the game. So Michigan came out ready to play, man. They asserted themselves. They was ready, and they came out victorious. Ain't really much I really can say. Michigan defense, hey, they stood on business. They pick up where they left off last week against Bama, and it carried on to the national championship. So
it did.
Harbaugh got him one. Do we stay? Do we leave? I don't know. He got him one with Michigan since 1997. He made history. He did something that the other coaches in front of him they couldn't do. So he did what he supposed to do. So salute to Michigan for winning the national championship, man. And, hey, salute. Michael Penix Jr., I fuck with you, man, but you look bad in that game. But it ain't all on you. I just think the stage was just too big for a team like Washington. I just think they weren't as ready as Michigan for that moment right there. That moment was a little too big for Washington. I think they were more happy just to be there than actually, win the game. Like, they happy to be there. Washington, nobody in the preseason thought Washington was going to be in no damn playoff. You know what I'm saying? But they had a great season. That don't mean they had a failed season. They had a great season, man. They were 14-1. It is what it is. But they didn't get, the ultimate thing you want to get. But shit. But like I say, Michigan looked pretty well dominant that whole game for real. You know what I'm saying? They had drives where, they was kind of stalling on offense, but hell, they had complete control of the game. So that's all I really got to say about it.
I'm going to say this, man. Michigan came out, man, if I'm not mistaken, they rushed for 174 yards in the first quarter. So I'm with you, man. They established physical dominance early in the game.
Yeah.
Donovan Edwards popped two long touchdown runs. Washington, the final score don't indicate how competitive the game was. That game stayed competitive for a while. It was 13-20 for the longest. And it felt like Washington finna tie it up this time. But they never did, man. So I give a lot of respect to Michigan. I've been very critical of Michigan. I have. Now, I'm going to say this. I was critical of Michigan before the whole cheating thing came out. I've always thought they was overrated. So I have to give the respect to Michigan because they shut somebody like me up. Because after you win one, I say, now you part of the club. Michigan is now part of the club. They won their conference 3 years in a row. They beat their arch rival Ohio State 3 years in a row. Man, they beat Alabama, won the national championship. Yo, you belong over here in the yard with us now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I give a lot of respect to Michigan, man, because I talked a lot of shit about Michigan for somebody that's not an Ohio State fan. I did. I talked a lot of shit about them folks, man. I really did. So one thing about me, man, if I'm a talking, it ain't nothing. It don't make you too big, man, to come in. You gotta walk it back. You gotta give them their just due. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I had an opinion of Michigan. They proved me wrong. Now, you know what that means you gotta do? You gotta shut the fuck up. I have to shut up about Michigan. And guess what? I can't even get the caveat of, no. They went through Bama to get them. I got to give them their respect, man. I do.
Give them their respect.
As for Washington, I kind of agree with you. The state felt like it was a little too big. For me, Washington, Penix never could connect on that one play that they needed. They never did get it. They looked out of sorts all night long to me. Michigan defense, the pressure, man, they got Penix off his spot. And then you could tell they had a rattle because even when he was on this spot, he didn't look confident throwing the football. Penix didn't have a good night. Washington offensive line didn't have a good night. So a lot of this was everything went wrong for Washington, man. It did. Michigan was too much for them. Too physical. Too Big Ten physical style football versus finesse football. That's what you get.
Yeah.
That's what you get. And my reason for predicting Washington to win the game went totally against that. I said Washington gonna move it up and down the field. Guess what? I thought Washington called a good game. Yeah. They used a quick game, screen game, got one-on-ones on the outside, hit some of them, missed quite a few of them.
Michigan, I ain't gonna lie,
Michigan
man.
just put a football team,
man. The one-on-ones, Michigan, they was wrapping up, man.
They tackled well in space.
They
tackled well in space, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Michigan.
There wasn't no bad play calls, man. They was getting to they playmakers on the outside.
Michigan definitely looked like the team that was
They made plays, man. They made plays.
Really, I give a ton of respect to Michigan.
They made plays, man. They just what it is.
I give a ton of respect to Michigan. I really do.
Washington did the right thing. They did what you're supposed to do to a defense like that. Try to side to
they
side
tried.
and quick over the top.
They did.
Go over the top. But like
they
I
couldn't
said,
get in on
open field, man.
They made
was
plays.
Making tackles. They was fundamentally sound.
Making the plays.
They did what they're supposed to do. Tackle in space.
I'm gonna say this here now. I think that was one of the more boring national championships. I thought last year's with Georgia TCU was boring too, but it was boring because it got so out of hand so quick.
Mm-hmm.
That other night was a competitive game, but it didn't feel like a natty watching it.
Yeah.
It didn't feel very natty.
For me, before the game, it like the whole day, you know, other national, it was like not a lot of pregame hype around.
It didn't feel very like natty-ish to me.
It wasn't really no hype.
Natty-ish is not a word. I just made that up, but
it wasn't really the hype that you would want a national championship to have.
Correct.
Around it.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? It just did for me.
No, I agree.
Somebody else maybe it's different.
Tell you what, man, we can't say that to Michigan fans.
Yeah.
It's a natty to them
exactly,
goddamn.
Exactly.
And real deal, man. They won it. Ton of respect to Michigan, man.
Yeah.
Ton of respect to Michigan, man. Matter of fact, hold up, man.
It's been 25 years. I
got to do this, man. I have to do this because you can't talk as greasy about them folks as I did and not give them they just do when it's time to give them they just do, man. You can't do that because that ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right.
Your day was good.
That's a round of applause to Jim Harbaugh and the Michigan Wolverines, man. Your 2023 national champions, man. All right, so moving on from that. It's not much to talk about from the Natty. It's really not.
Yeah.
It didn't have that down south feeling to it, you know. It just did. But
no hate,
no facts.
None of that. You feel me? It just like I say, it wasn't a lot of hype that I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be a little bit more hype around it. You know, because I thought maybe it's a Natty. So
facts. Now moving on. We got wild card weekend. Wild card weekend, man. We'll go through these games, give our prediction.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see which one. If I'm not mistaken, the first game of wild card weekend should be the Cleveland Browns at the Houston Texans. I'm almost positive that's what it is. And yep, that's what it is. So first game, Browns at Texas. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Browns, man. Cleveland keep a solid defense, and man, say what you want to say about Joe Flacco. He money in the playoffs.
Yeah,
he good in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with the Browns, man. I think C.J. Stroud gonna have a damn good game, but he ain't ready yet. Not for this. Not the play. I think the playoffs just not right now.
Okay.
I think he in the future, yeah, but right now, it's just I'm going with Cleveland. I'm gonna go with Cleveland on that. I'm going with Cleveland.
I ain't gonna lie to you, this is a way tougher game for me to pick than this for both people. I'm gonna take Cleveland only because this is DeMeco Ryans and C.J. Stroud first playoff game together, head coach and quarterback. Only because of that. Because, man, C.J. Stroud has been outstanding this year. DeMeco Ryans is coach of the year as far as I'm concerned. That young team, man, they play with a lot of energy. This will be a 4-quarter ball game.
Yeah.
And really, I think C.J. Stroud cut from that type of stuff. Well, if it's late in the fourth quarter, he can win it for you. Mm-hmm. Houston got their quarterback, man. They got it. Yeah. He the real deal, man. I'm going to go with Cleveland. But I ain't going to tell you, out of all my picks, I can't say that's the one I'm the least confident in. I was going to say that's the one I'm least confident in. It's the second least, my second least confident pick is Cleveland over Houston, man. I ain't going to tell you, that got upset written all over it for me. But I will go with Houston. Mm-hmm. Now, moving on, Saturday night, Miami at Kansas City. Tyreek go the Arrowhead, play the Chiefs. Payback.
I'm gonna take Miami.
Go on Miami.
I'm gonna take Miami.
Tyreek go off.
I think Tyreek get revenge back on his old team.
Miami being the Miami Dolphins, they don't scare you playing in this cold weather. Do that change?
Oh, they play.
It's in Kansas City.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Kansas City at home.
I'm gonna go with Mahomes then.
So you go over Kansas City.
I'm gonna go with Mahomes. Because it's just something about, man, Mahomes, man. It's hard to just count him all the way out of some shit, man. Every time you be like, oh man, the Chiefs, and then they fuck around and do some shit and they catch a goddamn mojo and shit. They fuck around and be in the damn Super Bowl on some shit. But I take the Chiefs. Fuck it, I'll take Miami. I'm gonna take Miami. That's what I got. I got Miami.
You going Miami?
I'm going Miami. I'm going Miami.
Okay.
I'm going to the upset. I'm going Miami.
Okay. I ain't really trusted the Chiefs all year. I can't lie. Every time I'd have bet to them, it cost me some fucking parlays. So I ain't been the happiest with the Chiefs this year. But in this spot, y'all gotta excuse me, cause I'm really trying to get to this video, man. I've been calling for the past about week and a half, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs for two reasons. For one, I know how warm weather teams felt in the cold. Yeah. And it's Reed, Mahomes, Kelsey, Chris Jones. It's playoff time now.
Yeah.
It's playoff time now. Mm-hmm. Until I watch an AFC championship that Kansas City is not a part of, I'm not picking against them. Yeah. They've earned that right from me. Yeah. It's down on them as I've been all year because they've been costing me fucking money all year. But Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, at home playoff game, Kansas City by 7.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
Now, moving on to Sunday. Steelers at Bills. Give me the Bills, big. Yeah, I got the Bills, big.
Bills for sure. I don't trust Kenny Pickett.
Okay. Another one. Green Bay at Cowboys.
Dallas.
Whoa.
I'm a fan.
Whoa.
I get it. I understand.
Whoa.
I'm a Packer. I'm a cheesehead. But I call it how I see it. Cowboys a better football team.
You could have went with the Packers, man. I'll let it slide in the name of that being your team. You could have did that.
I know.
I will let you get that off.
I know.
Do you want to change your pick to Green Bay? You sticking with Dallas?
Dallas.
You trying to do that reverse jinx shit, like say the other team gonna win, so help your team win?
No.
That what you doing right here?
No, I think Dallas is the better football team. They should win because this is a rebuild for Green Bay. It really is.
No, seriously. And I think Jordan Love has more than proved that he the guy. Yeah, he more than proved that.
I think it's gonna be a better game. I don't think the Cowboys gonna blow them out. I think it's gonna be a good ball game. But I got Dallas winning now.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Right? I'm looking at this.
At home, man.
I'm looking at this, man. Cowboys at home, they get the rolling. Dak the CD Lamb, man. That's been probably you objectively speaking, you can say that's been the best quarterback wide receiver duo in the NFL this year.
Our defense ain't very
Green Bay defense does struggle, man. You get a young quarterback on the road in this environment. Michael Parsons. They get the rolling. You know what I'm saying? Give me Dallas, man. Give me Dallas. Give me Dallas by 14. Give me Dallas by 14, man. I don't like this matchup for Green Bay.
No,
I don't like the matchup for Green Bay because it's too much. It's too much.
That Parsons gonna get the Jordan Love at will.
Yes,
I feel like.
Yes,
I agree with you on that. That's gonna be the difference in ball game.
All right, L.A. Rams at Detroit Lions. Matt Stafford versus Jared Goff. The quarterbacks they got traded for each other. They beat in the playoffs.
Crazy.
They beat in the playoffs. Rams at Detroit.
I'm gonna go.
I think that's the best game of the weekend. At Rams Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
You got LA.
I'm gonna go with LA.
Okay.
Go with LA.
I have take integrity, man. I try to stick to what I say before the year started. Before this year started, I said the Detroit Lions will make the playoffs. I said the Detroit Lions will win a playoff game. With that being said, give me Detroit. I got the Lions, man. You can go back and watch the show when we gave our prediction. I said the Lions will make the playoffs, and they will win a playoff game. I'm not going to abandon that, not in this hill. Give me Detroit, man. Jameer Gill, Jameson Williams, Brian Pratt. It's too much Bama in Detroit for me not to go with Detroit. Give me Allen. Give me Detroit, goddammit. I got Dan Campbell in the line. Now, moving on. Last one. Philadelphia Eagles at Tampa Bay Monday night. Eagles have been willing. They lost 5 of their last 6. This pick is not as easy as it once was going to be. Don't it kind of just feel like Philly finna get their ass at home? Don't it seem like it feel like it too, man. It really do feel like it. It really do.
I'm going to go with Philly, man, but I'm not confident.
At all.
I am not confident at all in this pick. They've been struggling for about a month and a half.
Stop for real. Dead ass.
It's been bad.
They started off 10-1.
Their defense ain't even that good no more.
It's trash. Yeah. It's terrible.
I take Philly, but I ain't confident in it. I just Baker Mayfield. I can't pick Baker Mayfield. I can't pick Baker Mayfield.
Can't go with the big shoe.
I can't go with Baker Mayfield.
Nah.
If I lose, I just lose. I can't pick Baker Mayfield, man. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. If he the quarterback, I'm not picking that team. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't, man. Baker Mayfield he ain't it for me. But like I say, Philly ain't been playing good football. They fuck around and lose. Because, I mean, it wouldn't shock me. Because, like I said, they haven't been looking good in a month and a half. So. But I'm going to go with Philly. I'm going to go with Philly. Philly by 3. I feel it by 3.
I'm gonna go with. I can't pick Tampa Bay, but they're the NFC South rival. I'm a Saints fan. I don't like Tampa Bay. They won the division that they in the spot I feel like I should be in. Mm-hmm. Last time we played, we beat them. We finished with the same record, but they in the playoff.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of them weird ass years. But Philly been they've been willing, man. They really have. I'm gonna reluctantly pick Philadelphia. Out of all the games this weekend, that's the one that got upset alert written all over. It do. I think we waiting for Philly to click back to last year's squad. No, they ain't that good. No. They not that good. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay, man. I'm gonna go with Philly. Excuse me. I'm gonna go with Philly, but Tampa Bay can upset them, man. Yeah. Baker Mayfield can goddamn throw to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and get cooking on that secondary, man. They ain't good.
Yeah, they ain't good.
I can see Tampa Bay winning that football game. Real deal. The only reason I'm not picking the Bucs is because I'm a Saints fan. Yeah. Only reason.
And the only reason why I'm not picking the Bucs because I don't trust Baker Mayfield.
Right. For me, I ain't the Baker fan. I'm a Saints fan. I ain't gonna lie to you. I slick think the Bucs will win, but me being the Saints fan in me cannot allow me to pick the Bucs to win a playoff game. I just can't do it. I will not do it. It's been enough going on today. Yeah. I'd be down today gonna be the day I pick the Bucs to win a game. Yeah. No, fuck out of here. Now, if you made it this far in the program, you know it ain't no need to sit up here, man, and act like what happened today didn't happen today. If you stuck around this long to see it.
Gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now, senores y señores do Brazil and UFC fans watching around the world, live from the Solar HSBC Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time!
you been under a rock today or something? You ain't seen the announcement. Nick Saban, man. Nick Saban retired today, man. You know, Nick stepped away from it today.
He hung it up.
Nick hung it up. Before I go on this rant, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a flow to Cat first. Nick Saban retirement, man. Not before we talk about when we take the future of the program, man. Just your instant reaction to Nick retiring, as I'm the one that told you the news. Cause I literally the one that
It
told
was shocking. It was shocking when I first heard it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think I thought it was gonna be like at least another year or something. I knew it was coming soon. Like I'm not an Alabama fan that think Nick was gonna coach till he was 90 years old. Like eventually, the soon was coming in the later.
Fact.
So I knew eventually he was gonna retire. You know what I'm saying, man? Nick Saban's legacy at Alabama, man, is fucking incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like he has nothing else to prove to anybody. He did all that he, you know what I'm saying, that he was set out to do. He accomplished what a lot of coaches couldn't accomplish. He did. I mean, come on, man. He didn't gave you a service. Come on, man. Like Nick Saban did everything, man. He done seen it all, done it all. Like, come on, man. Like he gave you all he can give. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm happy. I'm happy for him, man. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? He going to the crib, man. I'm happy for him. Shit, hell. He left out to me with a bang. Hell, shit. You went to the playoffs. You didn't win the, you know what I'm saying, win the playoff game, but hell, you went 9 times, so and got the most in the playoff era. So Nick Saban dominated when he was at Alabama, man. So he gonna be missed. Of course he gonna be missed. And you know, Bama fans, we spoiled by, you feel me, what he's done. So the next person that come in is like, you know, but nonetheless, man, hey, shout out to Nick Saban, man. Hey, I appreciate everything you done for us, man. Taking Bama for what they was to what they became. So, hey, man, I salute to you. That goddamn Saban was bad, motherfucker, man. God damn, man. It's finally here. That's crazy, man. Like, damn, this 2024 to start off with a bang. Goddamn Cat Williams came out doing all the shit he did. Nick done retired, goddamn. Hey, 2024 ain't bullshit, but yeah, Nick.
And nigga, it's only January the 10th.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
You knew this day was coming, so I mean it's not. But hey, I appreciate the shit. I appreciate everything he did. I ain't one of them ungrateful fans, man. I appreciate what the man did for us, man. The man changed. He did. Hey, the game changed from the BCS to the playoff era, and he dominated in both eras of this shit, man. Like this shit Nick did would never be. It'll never be done. It'll never be duplicated. It just he the GOAT, man. He the GOAT. I appreciate it. Salute. My guy, Nick Saban. Say Nick.
Well, I kind of just said it just then, but I'm the one that broke the news to you.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to say it like this, right? For me, I think we all shocked that it happened. You know, like, goddamn, Nick done hung it up. I get that. But when you sit back and you think about it, man, the news shouldn't be that surprising at all. Let's take our love, our infatuation with college football out of it. Let's sit back and look at the game of life. Nick Saban's 72 years old. Nick Saban done won 7 national championships.
Correct.
Nick Saban done went from the BCS era to the playoff era to the NIL and transfer portal era. College coaches work round the clock 24/7. 24/7, right? So, I think what makes this so surprising for the Bama fans is that, you know, he been on Pat McAfee's show weekly throughout the season. And he kept saying how he ain't going nowhere. I could get how that it kind of hit us out the blue. But honestly, man, and I say this, I'm not even being funny when I say this, because him as my witness, and he was with Pop when I told y'all. Did I look very shocked when I said it? Like, I'm not as surprised as other people. Maybe I'm gonna be more surprised when we kick off next fall and hit on the sideline. Maybe that's what like goddamn Nick go. But real deal, man, I'm not as surprised as everybody else is. I'll be honest, man. I think what I found funny is fan bases around the world is rejoicing. Don't say rejoicing. Auburn, Georgia, just LSU. A lot of SEC fans,
well,
you know what I'm saying?
He done had them in the head like 17 years.
And no, real deal. I must say this, man. I must say this. Georgia fans not named T-Rob. T-Rob, the only person that kept it real that I talked to thus far. Only person. Shout out to Rob. But for the most part, man, it's been funny to me seeing people react in real time. But man, I'm with you, man. Nick, as far as I'm concerned, man, Nick the GOAT. I've always said I was gonna wait till he was officially done with it to make this statement. Now he's done, so I can officially make this statement on L. What Nick Saban did at Alabama from 2000, when he won the first time in 09, right? From 2009 to 2023 is the greatest dynasty in the history of team sports. 09 to 14. That's 6 titles. That's 9 trips. That's 6 titles. That's 9 Natty championship game appearances. 4 Heisman Trophy winners. I don't know how many first round draft. I think 44 first round draft picks to be exact. It's unprecedented what Nick did, man. So for us as Alabama fans, I get the sadness. It's not what I'm saying, a real deal sad today. I guarantee you, there have been people that have cried today.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
I ain't doing all that.
I know for a fact people have cried today. Trust me, I know it. Right? And guess what? Ain't no wrong with that. I appreciate your passion and your love for Alabama football. Mm-hmm. I promise you. Them the Bama fans I really like, the ones that really take it hard like that. Mm-hmm. So, man, for Alabama fans, man, it's gonna be funny to watch us next year, man, with no Nick in the building. Nick, it's gonna be funny.
No more raises on the sideline.
But real talk, man. I will say this, man. I'll push it aside. I like to see Nick go out the way that he went out. He went out. Y'all can make all the jokes you want to about he didn't win the Natty. He went out the SEC champion. Last year he lost to Tennessee. He beat Tennessee. LSU got it. He beat LSU. They played Georgia. Georgia got it. He beat Georgia. He completed his whole revenge tour. I think his coaching job, specifically from this year, might have been his best he did at Alabama. Yeah. Looking at where that team came from in week 2 and week 3 to what they became. Yeah. Man, I can't pound the table and commend Nick Saban enough for what he's done, man. Yeah. I can't, because it's the greatest of all time. So for me, it's kind of like when you watch Kobe play the Jazz and he hit them 60. You can be a Kobe fan or not. That was a sad day because, and rest in peace to the Black Mamba now, by the way, but at that moment, you know what I'm saying? It's sad. It was sad because Kobe's no longer playing. Yeah, that's like, kind of like, if you like, that's kind of like a football fan. That's kind of like it's a sad day. It's kind of like when LeBron hanging up. Facts. It's gonna have the same feel. Facts. Yeah. And real talk, man. Sometimes, man, we have to learn. We have to realize, man, that you living in a new day, man. It's a new era. So for the Bama fans, man, that the ones that think, oh, it's over, we finna go to poverty and we ain't gonna be no good. I'm gonna tell you, stop that right now. This program is built. Yeah. The winning is built in. Yeah. I'm telling y'all right now, that Alabama not finna fall off the face of the earth. No, I don't believe that either. Now, I'm telling you something. Don't think they're finna go find the next Nick Saban. Ain't another one of them. No. It's only one of them. Yeah. But I will say this. Before we get into names and start talking about it for real, Alabama gonna be in good hands. I do strongly feel that. I want to say this here too, man. Before we talk about who we think will possibly replace Nick, I want to say this one last thing. I want to hear your comments on this too, right? And me and we done had these conversations, man, all a bunch, right? That our fan base has been spoiled, entitled. You know what? What today does for me? It make you look back it make you look back and you know what? Now, all the real deal, the real spoiled, the real arrogant Alabama fans, the ones that people talk about when they say they can't stand them, I don't think we fall in that category, but we Bama fans. They put us in that category anyway.
Yeah.
And the people that don't like Alabama, that's cool. What I will say is this here, for the Alabama fan base in general. Maybe now, man, we can go back. Maybe now we can start back watching college football, man, with normal expectations.
Yeah.
Because the expectation we have going into these seasons, man, we put on these players, a lot of this shit be unfelt. Yeah. It be unheard of.
Yeah.
Maybe now we can go back to watching it and appreciating the game for what it is.
Yeah.
I've been saying for years, Nick ain't got to win another one for me, man. Nick already go.
Yeah.
So me, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you, I'm one of the people, man, I like, whenever something like this happen, you know what I'm saying, I take it in, I'm ready to move on to something else.
Oh, God.
So I'm ready to see what Bama gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm not finna, look here, I'm straight up with you, man. I'm not finna walk around, man, and sulk and this and, oh, niggas finna hang this shit up one day anyway, fam. Yeah. So this is the way I look at it. Why not today?
Yeah.
Why not today? I think it's perfect timing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you. I wanted him to come back for one more year with this 2024 team. I did want that. But it's perfect timing, man. Really, I put this Bama shit on today just for Nick, man. I wasn't gonna wear this shit today. I was gonna put me putting this shit on. I was through with my Bama girl. What are you?
Yeah.
I'm through with it. You know, to
I
fall
with my jacket.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm talking about like just strictly for this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course. Now, I'm gonna say this here, right? So we'll wrap the show up with this segment around, put this question out. And real deal, man, all the Bama fans, man, get in the comments right now, man, and drop that goat emoji for Nick Saban.
For sure.
Everybody drop that goat emoji for Nick Saban, man.
I got it.
But so who you think gets the coaching job? Well, give me some names. Give me some names. Who your first phone call to?
My first phone call.
Like realistically, now they don't fantasy land.
I'll probably call Sark.
Who?
Sarkeesian.
No, I read the group. The group, they going crazy in the group chat, man. I got to check that shit, but they going crazy.
I got either Steve Sarkeesian, that's the name you can look for. Lane, he out there. Dan Lanning. Say believe what you want, whatever you want to believe. They gonna give him a call. I'm not saying he gonna get the. I'm not saying he gonna leave. Kirby Smart. He out there. And they gonna give him a call. I like for them to, reach out to Deion Sanders. That would be lit for me. I love to see that.
No, Deion the Alabama nigga.
I love to see that.
Shit.
Realistically, probably either Dan Lanning or
Stark.
Or that coach from Washington.
Yeah, Kalen DeBoer.
Yeah.
I read reports already that said Dan Lanning will be the first person to get offered the job. They said, I've read this, man. I ain't had much time to look up a bunch of information on this. But what I've seen with Dan Lanning is that Dan Lanning could very well be landing in Tuscaloosa tomorrow for an interview or something. If he ain't in Tuscaloosa right now. Just putting that out there with Dan Lanning.
What does he specialize in? He offense?
And Dan Lanning is a defensive coach. Dan Lanning, in 2021, Dan Lanning was Georgia defensive coordinator, if I'm not mistaken, or some of that nature. Okay. Dan Lanning comes from the Kirby Smart tree. Okay. Dan Lanning a damn good coach, man. Really did. So, I'm looking at Dan Lanning, Oregon coach, Washington head coach, Kalen DeBoer. We know he been at Alabama before, Steve Sarkeesian. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I hit my nigga Lane Kiffin up. I ain't gonna lie. I call Lane. I like Lane. Other folks don't. I like Lane. I call Lane Kiffin. I can't really get into the Kirby Smart talk like a lot of people can, and I get why you say it because I'm not saying. Sure, I definitely make the phone call, but Kirby has already got his Georgia train rolling. It's hard for me to see him go leave what he already got built to basically run and go piggyback on what Nick been built for 15 years. Kirby was literally part of what Nick built.
Yeah.
So I think part of Kirby wanting to leave was to build his own. He's doing that. He learned that from Nick. I don't think he want to leave what he built to go back and keep running with Nick already.
I just
so
said it's a phone call.
That's why I can't really listen.
That's why I said realistically the names.
No, fact. I'm just speaking up because you said Kirby name. So before any Bama fan, man, don't get your hopes up about Kirby. No. Hopes up about Kirby. I can't see that happening. I would call Deion. I don't think you ain't gonna get Deion, not for reasons that people think, but Deion only been at Colorado for a year. He's not gonna leave it within 1 year. He got his son and Travis Hunter still out there. They can't transfer again. He not leaving his son and Travis Hunter like his other goddamn son. So Deion out the window.
If he bring his son, Mirror, what the fuck that's gonna leave him?
Yeah, no, exactly. But even that, like he literally can't bring his son. If I'm not mistaken, but the transfer portal got so many different little shit going on. I can't tell you exactly how it works. But that's my. I would love to have Deion Sanders. Deion at Alabama prime at Bama. I'm actually one of the prime jackets on, nigga, but it looked like this.
That would be fun.
You know what I'm saying, man? That's me wishfully thinking. But man, I think either Dan Lanning. I'm gonna be shocked if Dan Lanning don't get to the job. I think the only way he don't get the job, he don't want. I think he's the first call.
Yeah.
But the thing is, are you ready to come in, man, and step in after Nick? For whoever gets that job, I ain't gonna lie to you. I get it. People down on him right now, and I understand it. Because guess what? Once upon a time, I was higher on this than I am currently today. I can't lie. But if we manage to end up getting Dabo Swinney, I'm going on record right now. I'm not going to be as upset as I know the rest of Alabama fans are. I'm not. Dabo Swinney is a 2-time national champion of the head coach. It ain't but so many motherfuckers on earth living that can say that. Yeah. Like him or not, Dabo's still a good coach. Yeah. Dabo's problem is he ain't been recruiting at the level that he once was. Yeah. At Alabama, you're going to be able to recruit. Yeah. Nick Saban handprints will be all over this shit, man. Yeah. So I just want to tell to my fellow Bama fan, relax. Sit back. First, sit back and reflect on. Go watch your old highlights, your Nick press conferences, the rant. Go watch all that shit, man. Because it was a hell of a ride. Yeah. It was a hell of a ride. But real deal, I'm the type of person, man, like I just said, I'm all about moving forward. Yeah, me too. Because guess what? You can sit around and pat about it. Nick ain't coming back through them doors. No, it's over. It's over. Like, for the people that think you're going to pop out and go, April Fool, no, nigga hung this shit up. It's over.
This ain't a fire drill.
It's not a fire drill. This is the real deal. Yeah. It's over. So it's time to move forward. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This just get me even more hype for next football season. Yeah. Cause I'm ready to see who the hell we gonna hire as coach. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to see who we gonna hire as a coach, man. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready. It's gonna be lit, man. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be lit. Damn Nick.
Nick hung it up, man.
Nick hung it up, man.
Nick gave it up.
Nick hung it up, man.
Rightfully so, man. He earned it.
Facts.
He earned a great retirement, man. Man, Nick did everything, man.
Oh shit. They going crazy. I ain't gonna.
Who talking in that movie?
Man, in the group, man, is down T-Rock, Tank, Bull, Gracie. You know, she big Bama fan. It's like, I gotta get in the group, man. I gotta get in the group, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get in here and help Gracie. Cause I think they might be jumping her in this goddamn chat. I gotta get in there and help her, man. But you know, for the Bama fans, man, real deal, man. We gotta hold up, man. Nick going to retirement, man. We gotta. No, I'd be damned if I ain't gonna get somebody. I gotta get somebody Nick Saban sound bites off. I gotta get somebody Nick Saban. I gotta get somebody Nick Saban sound bites off. Man, I do. I can't help it. I do. All right, there's one of. Hold up. Yeah, I ain't gonna play with one or two of them, man. But I gotta get this one out. I have to get this one out.
Coach, I know you always talk about not worrying about all the noise outside the program, but when the perception of what your team is so fluid week to week, and you have a lot of guys that are in the spotlight for the first time, what do you and your staff say to them so they don't worry?
Well, I say the same thing as when you all buried us last week, all right, and all that it really doesn't matter what you think. All right, it really doesn't matter what you say. And I'm hoping that nobody on our team is playing for you. I hope they're playing for each other and their team and what they want to accomplish and not what you think. All right, because that's not certainly what I'm doing. I'm coaching and working for our players and our team to be as good as it can be. And if that's not pleasing to somebody else, it's not pleasing to somebody else. I said before, I believe in our team. I do believe in our team. And we're going to work hard to make our team better. And I hope the players respond the right way. And it's not going to be for you. The fans, yes. Because if it was up to you, we're 6 foot under already. We're dead and buried and gone. Gone.
Santa Maria with Coach Saban.
All right, Coach, everyone had questions about who was going to start at quarterback when this game started. What answers did you have about your quarterbacks after watching both of them play tonight?
Well, I still like both guys. I think both guys are good players. I think both guys can help our team. All right, so why do you continually try to get me to say something that doesn't respect one of them? I'm not going to. So quit asking.
Hold up, man. I got one more. I gotta find. I got one more, man. I'm finna wrap this shit up, man. I'm finna wrap this shit. I got one more. See, can I find me one more, man? Damn, man. All them goddamn championship we done won. I ain't got no goddamn audio or Nick at the motherfucking podium saying roll tide. What the fuck? I won 100 goddamn championship.
You got the baby. You got it. I think that's the one he said.
Glad I get credit card.
Hold up, man.
Like, smiling. Somebody was smiling.
Yo. We finna wrap this up, man.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Nick, you just said it's up. Answer the question. Well, was that a good game or what? How do you describe what you just coached through? I'll tell you what. The resiliency of our team to come back in the second half. Tua did a great job, gave us a little spark. Defense picked it up. To overcome the adversity of missing a field goal in regular and then go win the game in overtime. It's a great football game. You got to give Georgia a lot of credit. They really played well in the game. But I'm so proud of our players for the way they come back in the game. The first half we played was not very good.
What led to the decision and what did you tell Tua?
Well, I just thought we had to throw the ball in the game, and I thought he could do it better. And he did. He did a good job. He made some plays in the passing game. So, and it's just a great win, man. I'm so happy for Alabama fans. Great for our players. Unbelievable.
After what happened last year, losing with 1 second to go, the mantra all season was finish. How did you coach your team to do that tonight? What spirit did they show you there?
I told them in the beginning, I said, all we got to do is execute. We made so many mistakes in the first half. I mean, we were shooting ourselves in the foot left and right. So I said, if we just go have poise and focus, execute like we do all the time, that's who we are. We'll have a chance to get back in this game. And the players believed it and came back and did a great job.
Your 6th national championship. You tied Bear Bryant for most in the poll era. Take a second and hear that. What does that mean to you?
You know, right now, I'm just happy for all these folks here. I'm happy for all these folks. I'm happy for our players. I don't care anything about that, to be honest with you. This was a great win for our players, and I've never been happier in my life.
Never.
Never.
Congratulations, Nick.
Oh, man. The moments, man. The moment. That's just a few of them, man. The moments, man. You know. But hell yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey. Whether you like him, love him, hate him, don't like Alabama, man. Today is the day you have to give. You got to give respect and salute Nick Saban, man. The greatest to ever do it. I ain't got nothing else, man. I'm through. You got anything? Oh, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Bama fan. Drop that goat emoji in the comments for Nick Saban, man. We out, man.
We out.